Have you ever felt that you needed a massive shift in your life? A complete 180, like drop me where nobody knows who I am and I'm gonna just reinvent my entire life from scratch? That's me. I'm literally moving to another country that I've never been to before in less than 19 days now. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Jo. I'm a mid to late 20-something who is figuring life out and bringing you along for the ride. If you love raw, honest conversations about growing up and you're passionate about travel, fashion, and the gays, this may be the place for you. So sit back, relax, hit that subscribe button, and let's get on with the video. I'm at Velvet Taco right now. I got 2 cauliflower tacos and some chips. I decided I would answer some questions on my move to Spain and that process and what it's been like because I've received some questions. Let's get into it. So awkward filming. This is also the first time that I'm filming somewhere in public. Nobody's in this restaurant but me right now. I need to take a video of what it looks like right now with my phone. First question, how are you moving abroad? I am moving to Spain on a digital nomad visa. So I have been working a remote job for over 3.5 years now, and they have agreed to let me move to Spain. And basically that's it. Simple answer. What do I do for work? I am a social media manager. I actually didn't start at my company as a social media manager. I started as an entry-level marketing coordinator. Another question that also gets asked sometimes is that I study marketing. No, I didn't study marketing. I have a BA in communication studies and a minor in digital journalism. I had some marketing experience before I got my corporate job with just like personal projects and event projects that I did for fun. Did have a resale business where I popped up at markets and stuff that I definitely put on my resume. And I did have some social media intern experience, but nothing major. Got into this entry-level marketing coordinator position, and then slowly I kind of have done different roles. I recently made the shift into social media, and then besides that, I am a fashion and travel content creator. Sometimes I get monetary means from social media, but it's not very consistent enough to be a full-time career, so eventually it will be. Eventually it will be. At this time, no. So I'm a social media manager for a corporate company, and I'm also a part-time nanny. I've only had my nanny gig for the last couple of months because it's been kind of just my side income that I've been saving to move to Europe. Well, actually move in general. The plan was in 2025 that I was gonna leave Texas and move out of San Antonio, whether that was to New York City or elsewhere. I was planning to leave anyway, so I did pick up a part-time job that all of that income was just going to my savings account. Well, a good majority of it. I would spend some on myself. I would be lying if I said I didn't. Next question. What about my cat? My lovely guy. I'm definitely not abandoning my lovely guy. He is coming with me to Spain, but not at first. Because I don't have my visa yet, I didn't feel comfortable getting a long-term apartment. So what I did instead is I have a short-term rental secured in Spain for about 4 months. I've never been to Spain entirely as a country, but I've also, including that, like I've never been to Catalonia, like I've never been to Barcelona. I'm only limited to my knowledge from TikTok and Instagram and online sources. I'm giving myself 4 months to kind of figure out what areas I like, but also figure out if Barcelona even is the place for me, because since I've never been to Spain, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna like Madrid better. Maybe I'm gonna like Valencia. I don't know. And I wanted to give myself some time to figure it out without the stress of having my cat there. I love my cat. Obviously, he's my son, but I also knew it was gonna stress him out more if I brought him with me and kept moving him all the time until I figured out a long-term living situation. So Penny's definitely coming with me to Spain. Penny will be learning Catalan and Spanish and English, and there'll be a trilingual cat. This next question, I kind of already answered it a little bit, but what part of Spain are you moving to? I'm moving to Barcelona, but like I said, 4 months to figure out if Barcelona is the place for me. Or also if Spain is the place for me, to be honest. A question that I've been getting asked so much is 1, how long I'm gonna be gone, but 2, if I'm ever gonna come back to America. The answer honestly is I don't really know. And I think that I'm okay with not knowing, and I'm also okay with giving myself grace to figure it out. Because I've never been to Spain. I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. I'm hoping that I am. And I really think that I am. But you know, there's always a possibility that I go and it's not what I expect. And I'm giving myself grace to change my mind and make the best decision for me at the time. You know, and if it turns out I go to Spain, go to Barcelona, and I don't like it, and I go to other places in Spain and they just don't feel right, like I'm allowing myself the permission to be like, okay, I tried this and we're gonna go to the next thing. Whether that means moving back to America, I don't know if I would necessarily move back to Texas, but I don't know. If it felt right in the moment, it felt right in the moment. I do envision myself at some point in my life living in New York City. I love New York City. I can see myself living there full time. But when that's gonna happen in the plot, I don't know. My visa will get approved for 3 years. Does that mean I'm gonna be in Spain for all 3 years? I don't know. I know my vision is that I have a home base in Spain because I have a cat. And I want to provide him a good life and a good home. And I can't do that if I'm continuously moving with him. And I just really want to prioritize travel while also having stability. And so that's looking like it's the plan. That is the plan. That is what we're doing. And how long that lasts, I have no idea. I have no idea. So I don't have an answer for that. And I'm not opposed to moving back up to America. It's just not what I'm doing right now. If that changes, I'm sure you'll know. Next question. What are you most looking forward to about the move? A lot of things. I feel like it's hard to explain what I'm feeling because unless you've actually went through this experience of moving out of the country for however long amount of time, I mean, it could be like study abroad, it can be longer than study abroad. Or even not even moving abroad, but like moving in general, moving out of your hometown, out of the state. It's just a really complex feeling because I'm very excited, even though I don't know what I'm excited about because it's hard to visualize being in Spain when I've never actually been there. I could visualize what it would be like moving to New York because I go to New York often and I feel the scenery and the thought of moving to New York. I can feel that. Moving to Spain, I can't feel that. I don't know, I can't envision that yet. I'm excited for something that I don't even know, and I'm scared, and I'm eager, and I'm anxious, and I'm also sad, and I'm also grieving the life that I've had here, the friends that I've made, the community that I've grown to love, the family that I'm leaving. It's an active decision for me to decide to leave all of these things that are very small luxuries that mean a lot to me. You know, the convenience of my nana's cooking, going to the movies with my sibling, you know, watching movies with my parents. It's just a really complex feeling that it's hard to describe. But even though all of those emotions exist, I'm still excited for a lot of things. I'm excited to embrace the culture of Spain. I definitely will be taking Spanish class for 6 weeks. So that's gonna really just immerse me in the language. I'm really excited to pick up a new language. I am Mexican American, but because I was a military child, I never really learned Spanish. A lot of my family does know Spanish, and I feel like I can understand definitely more than I can hold a conversation. I'm excited to not have to have a car and be able to travel throughout Europe on train. I'm just excited to start a new life, truly, where nobody knows me, where I'm in this new country, where I'm learning a lot of things. And of course, I know it's gonna be difficult and hard, but I'm super stoked and I'm super excited to share it too. What is happening with Lezzie Land now that you're moving? If you're not local to the San Antonio, Texas area, Lezzie Land is a sapphic community and group that I made with my best friend, Destiny. We co-created this amazing vision together because we needed more queer spaces in San Antonio, Texas, specifically for women and gender nonconforming people who are sapphic lovers. We've had so many amazing events and we've cultivated a little community that honestly has made these last couple of months in San Antonio feel so much more like home. San Antonio is my hometown. I was born here, but for a really long time, it was so hard for me to connect and find people that I felt I had genuine shared interests with. And this group was really just an opportunity to put people together for the community's benefit, but also for me. Like, I just needed friends, honestly. Destiny and I just needed more friends, queer friends specifically. I love the community that we created, and Lezzie Land is not going away. There is another half of Lezzie Land, which is Destiny, and Destiny is, I'm gonna cry. I don't wanna cry. Destiny has been the best sidekick throughout all of Lezzie Land. She truly puts so much heart and love into everything that she does for this community. And Lezzie Land definitely would not be here without Destiny. It is a duo project. We are the co-founders of it. And so it will continue to soar. There will be more events to come. She's gonna keep the ball rolling and it's gonna be great. And I cannot wait to see what comes next. And I think I'll just end this video off by saying who I am. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Jo. I am moving to Spain Spain and I'm taking you along with me. I'm also just growing up in the world. You know, I'm a 20-something, I'm 26. I will be 27. My Saturn return is nearing. And I decided I need a really freaking big change in my life, so I decided, what the heck, I'm moving to Spain. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, but we're doing it anyway. So if you're queer, you like to travel, you like cool clothes, we might be aligned. That was my Q&A at the Velvet Taco. I'm gonna tune off now and finish these chips. I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button to support me and my channel, and find me on Instagram and TikTok if you want to keep up with behind the scenes, fashion, travel, moving abroad, all of the things. I will see you very, very soon. Until next time, bye-bye.